Hello. What you been talking about lately, huh? I wonder what kind of words are you using? We all want to be happy, but it makes you wonder sometimes the way the words that we use on ourselves. I was talking with a friend the other day because I've been meaning to make a post like this, and I couldn't help it. I just kept saying, "Did you hear what you just said?" And it was in a negative frame instead of a positive. And she said, oh my gosh, I do. It didn't occur to me. And here we don't realize all these negative words and negative way we frame things about ourselves and others, not intentionally. And we'll say it's the way we feel, but actually we've gotten in a habit, and we have a kind of a culture of this too. So, um, so, but that's like driving with the brakes on. It's like you're trying to move forward and open up your lives and be and drive positive energy or results, and yet we're using restraint with all the negative language. I can't, I won't, I don't, he doesn't, she shouldn't, all these ints, the not. And also other language, when you use negative words of being angry and sad and things like that, those kind of words. Um, uh, there's other ways to say things. For instance, like, I can't go to the store because I don't have any money. Well, that's true. And that's with restraint. If I say I will go to the store when I have some money, I'm going to get one. That's forward motion. Okay, it's kind of like physics instead of, it's not positive, it's not that positive thinking. That's kind of like air in a way. But truly, if you change the way we use our words, but here's one thing that really gets me that I want to share is that when I work with clients, my business or otherwise, and we're working, there's so much negative language that they use, and I'm writing down, and when I say it back to them, they feel pretty bad. And yet I'm only giving them back their own words. See? I started realizing, I have to catch myself because I started realizing that myself, how my words and what things I was saying. And there's nobody making me say them but me. So I have an exercise for you, because it'd be pretty hard for you to go around and record yourself all the time, because if you did, then you'd be even more aware, which is good. But then it wouldn't be authentic because you would start watching, which is good. But here's a better way to start. Start listening to other people around you and start noticing. Just notice the language, all the negative words that come out. And we're not talking about positive thinking, we're talking about negative words. The use of negative words and actions. So I don't know anything that's really come out really great when you throw something bad at it that it's going to have a good result. All right? So why would it be any different than words or actions? So here's your assignment. Start noticing people around you. Don't comment. Don't just notice. Just be aware of how people say things and how often and how much. And you'll and then be aware of that, and you'll start feeling that space is kind of heavy or anxiety, and how does anything go forward with that? And yet when you flip words, that can change it. But for right now, just notice it. Because once you start noticing on them, you'll begin noticing it on yourself. And that's when then you can reframe it. You just take a pause, a quick second pause, and then you can reframe. Say, I can't. Well, I will when, or I won't, but I will, or I didn't. Well, I did. What did you do? Just change it. Okay, because you're so worth it. Whatever happens, and what we put out is what we get back, and it should be good. It should be good for all of us, especially you. So I want to hear it. I want to hear the wonderful things you have to say, and I'd love to be in that space and then see the good things that you do. Okay, so be careful with your words. You're so worth it. Good luck.